Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. Arnold Allen versus Max Holloway just took place in the main event of a UFC fight night. This fight was an absolute banger. Let's get into this fight and what is next for Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen went into this fight with the perfect game plan. Don't let Max Holloway get going. Don't let Max Holloway lead the dance and walk you down. And Arnold Allen really was controlling the center of the octagon and walking down Max Holloway to start off this fight. Arnold Allen's jab was looking phenomenal to start the fight, and he really took the Alexander Volkanovski blueprint of leg kicks against Max Holloway. And again, just don't let Max Holloway get going, create space, and move forward. Arnold Allen really adopted for this fight the Dustin Poirier style of a high guard, really blocking with that elbow. But Max Holloway almost immediately into this fight read that and made the adjustment. So Max Holloway really was blasting those really strong roundhouses to the body, teeps to the body, those stabbing oblique kicks and leg kicks, and it really did slow Arnold Allen down and really had Max Holloway finding a lot of success in the first round. In the second round, Arnold Allen really made the adjustments and looked absolutely phenomenal. Picked up that second round, in my opinion, even though none of the judges scored that round for Arnold Allen. Max Holloway really looked dominant in round 3, and then round 4 was pretty competitive. Round 5 was so entertaining. Arnold Allen knew he needed the finish, and he really came out with some reckless abandonment and really started swinging. He was winning that round, but at the very end of the round, Max Holloway absolutely rocked Arnold Allen with a big elbow and then a big hook as well, and had Arnold Allen dropped, hurt, and in trouble. In my opinion, if the fight went on for another minute or two, Arnold Allen probably would have been finished. But nonetheless, it was a phenomenal performance by Arnold Allen and Max Holloway. Max Holloway still clearly got it. And to me, this fight really established 3 solid and clear tiers in the 145-pound division. Tier 1 is clearly Alexander Volkanovski in a tier of his own. Tier 2 is clearly Max Holloway, still in a tier of his own. And then, in my opinion, tier 3 is going to be Arnold Allen and Yair Rodriguez. So to me, this is really the fight to make, and this is what is next for Arnold Allen. To me, Arnold Allen is the better boxer and just the more powerful striker than Yair Rodriguez. But man, watching this Arnold Allen versus Max Holloway fight really had me thinking, if Yair Rodriguez versus Arnold Allen is made next, which in my opinion, that is what is next for Arnold Allen in the immediate future. I think this fight would be an absolute banger, but man, Yair Rodriguez is really going to try to have Arnold Allen stay at range, teep to the body, and just really attack that body because of Arnold Allen's high elbow guard. In my opinion, Arnold Allen really displayed the skill of intercepting shots to an offensive, aggressive fighter. Of course, he wasn't able to fully implement this against Max Holloway. Max Holloway really did start to push forward and get it going, really cracking through Arnold Allen's guard, finding that jab, finding those hooks to the body. But Yair doesn't have as much as a menacing forward presence and just an offensive fighter as Max Holloway. So to me, Arnold Allen will really lead the dance. He's going to be on the front foot the entire fight against Yair Rodriguez, and I really can see him cracking and potentially dropping Yair Rodriguez. But again, Yair Rodriguez, he snaps those leg kicks like a jab. To me, the front kick really was there against Arnold Allen at times. Of course, Max Holloway doesn't throw that front kick all that much, but Yair Rodriguez, that's something that he will capitalize on. The thing is, for Yair Rodriguez, the path to victory is a difficult one against Arnold Allen because Arnold Allen proved to be such a durable fighter. I know Max Holloway isn't known for his power, but man, he was really piercing those headshots and especially those body shots. The fact that Arnold Allen did not get dropped by a body shot in this fight really proves how tough his heart is and how much he wants it. It is so discouraging for a guy to put on such a phenomenal performance, make little to no mistakes, and still not win the fight. To me, this was the reason why Arnold Allen was visibly upset almost crying after the fight, after losing this fight against Max Holloway. And man, my heart really felt for him, because what do you do when you put on the phenomenal performance that you put on? You made virtually no mistakes and you still weren't good enough to beat a guy who's the second best guy in the division. Arnold Allen, someone who dedicates his entire life to MMA. I don't think he has all that many hobbies or interests outside of MMA, and becoming a world champion. And you know what? He really does have a world champion corner, and I do think he can get there one day. He's a young guy. I made a prediction video about a month or 2 months ago saying how I thought Arnold Allen was going to end up breaking his hand in this Max Holloway fight. I don't think that ended up happening, and to me, that is a very positive thing. Arnold Allen is starting to become more sturdy with his health. That was a question earlier on in his career. So to me, he can turn back pretty quickly after this fight, and Yair Rodriguez is a guy who really does not turn back quickly for his fights. So if Arnold Allen versus Yair Rodriguez is not next, I could see something like Arnold Allen versus Ilia Topuria. Really figure out if Ilia Topuria is in that tier 3 of this 145-pound division. And if Ilia Topuria beats Arnold Allen, then it is clear to make him against Max Holloway. That'd be an absolute banger. If you don't want to feed Arnold Allen to somebody really new and up and coming and want to kind of wait for that matchup a couple of years down the road, because I do think that would be the more smart thing to do. If Ilia Topuria or Arnold Allen are champions one day, you would want them fighting in a championship bout and not a 3-round bout on a main event pay-per-view. So if you don't want to feed Arnold Allen to a young up-and-comer, which, by the way, again, I would favor Arnold Allen in most of those matchups, if not every single matchup, up against the young up-and-comers like Ilia Topuria. So you can put on a really fun fight, a 5-round Apex main event, or even a main event at the O2 for a main event up against somebody like the Korean Zombie. I think that would be an absolute banger. To me, obviously, the Korean Zombie isn't what he once was, and this would be a really good way for Arnold Allen to bounce back up against somebody who has competed for a title in the UFC. You can also have him face a guy like Josh Emmett, who just lost the interim title belt. Again, I would definitely favor Arnold Allen in this fight. So yeah, Arnold Allen, I think he has nothing to hang his head over. I think he clearly established himself as a top 4 145er on planet Earth. And to me, a couple fight win streak, which I do think he will go on up against the older guys in the older guard of the 145-pound division, a fight and a win up against Brian Ortega, then the Korean Zombie, and then maybe facing Ilia Topuria. Those 3 wins right there will potentially get you a title shot up against Alexander Volkanovski, even though you lost to Max Holloway. Because look at Yair Rodriguez. He just got a title shot, and he's coming off of a loss up against Max Holloway only 2 fights ago. So in my opinion, I'm very excited to watch how Arnold Allen's career unfolds. And to me, this is a big stock up for Arnold Allen after last night. Thanks for listening, guys. Let me know what you guys think Arnold Allen's career will unfold like in the comment section below.